All right, so today we're going to start talking about inequalities. An inequality is something that can have more than one correct answer. For instance, how many people in this room are over the age of 9? Okay, but are you all the exact same age? No, you have a range of answers. So we have a range of ages. That's what an inequality is about. It's about a question where there can be more than one answer, more than one correct answer. So we can't just say it equals this number. It could equal any of a number of numbers. And that's what an inequality is. So an inequality is a problem that can have a range of answers. Because of that, we're going to use these 4 symbols to indicate the possible choices. Now, my experience is that you guys are very familiar with the first one, is greater than. It could also be written is more than or exceeds. Go ahead and highlight the word exceeds, because that one is not as common and people tend to miss it. So highlight the word exceeds. Okay, that's this symbol, is greater than. Okay. Now, the next symbol is less than. It could also be written is fewer than. Those two are usually pretty familiar to you. But here's what I have discovered. Most of you know the names of them. You know what they mean. You know that the alligator eats the bigger number, that kind of thing. But what I have found is that most of you don't know which one is which. If I said which one is the less than symbol without looking, you might have trouble telling me which one it is. So I have a shortcut for you. I want everyone to take your hands and hold them up like this. Hold up your hands like this. Okay, one of these 2 hands makes an L. Which one is it? It's the left hand, right? The left hand makes the L. So if you look, if you take the L and you squish it down, it makes a less than symbol. Do you see that? That's how you can remember. So the other one that does not make a less than, if you squish it down, it makes the greater than. So L less than, not L greater than. Let's do it again because you're not saying it with me except for Amani, who's with me. L less than, not L greater than. Okay, so now you have a way to remember. The L less than, that's what it looks like. This one, I should show it to you this way. Less than, this one greater than. Now, there is a typo on this sheet right here, so I need you to fix it and make sure you fix it. If you don't fix this, you'll be doing a whole bunch of stuff wrong. I made a mistake. This next symbol is incorrect. Will you please cross that out? Like, cross it out really good so you don't make a mistake. It should have been this symbol. Is greater than, there's the greater than symbol, and that little line underneath it means or equal to. Okay, do you see that I put the entire wrong symbol there? So fix it, okay? Very important. Greater than or equal to. Really what this thing right here is a combination of these 2 things. It's the greater than symbol and an equal to symbol. And instead of writing that, they just put one line to say that it could be equal to it. So this one means that it could be bigger than the number or it could be equal to the number. Okay? So, and I think most of y'all have not seen this one before now. So now you have. So is greater than or equal to. That's the name of it. But look, highlight these other things that you could, words that you could use to come up with it. So is at least. Highlight that one. Is at least. You'll see that. Minimum. Minimum means greater than or equal to. And the hardest one to remember is the last one. So highlight it. Put a star next to it. Memorize it. Whatever you need to do. Is no less than. Is no less than. Okay, people will think that one is the less than symbol because it says the word less. But it says it is not less than, right? That's what that means. Is no less than means is not less than, which means it could be equal to it or greater than it. If you have trouble remembering that, memorize it. Okay? Now let's fix the last symbol. Cross it out really good so you don't get confused and change it. Okay? So that one is called is less than or equal to. You could also see it worded is at most. You could also see the word maximum. And you could see is no more than. Is no more than. In other words, is not more than, which means it could be less than or equal to, but not more than. Okay? Today we're going to do two things with inequalities. One of them is deciding if a number is a solution to a problem. Okay, so when they ask us to decide if a number is a solution to a problem, all that means is we're going to plug the number in and decide if it makes a true statement. So looking at the first one, this is not what's in your notebook. So don't try to copy it. Just look up here with me. So where x is, we're going to put in the number. Where x is, we're going to put in the number 6, because it says, is 6 a solution? So on the first one, we have 6. Oops, that's not going to work. 6 is greater than 5. Is that a true statement?
Yes.
So yes, 6 is a solution to the first problem. Let's look at the second one. 2 times 6 is less than 12. 2 times 6 is 12. Is 12 less than 12? No, because it's equal to it, right? If it had said less than or equal to, it would have worked. But it's not. Okay, then we have 6 minus 5 is less than 4. What is 6 minus 5? 1 is less than 4. Is that a true statement? Yes. So it is a solution for that one. 5 times 6 plus 2 times 6 is greater than 50. So 5 times 6 is 30. And 2 times 6 is? 12. Okay, 30 plus 12 is? 42 is greater than 50. Is that a true statement? No. So it's not a solution to that one. And then we have 60 is greater than 9 times 6. What is 9 times 6?
54.
60 is greater than 54. Is that a true statement? Yes. Okay, you see how it works? All you're doing is for each one, you're plugging in the number and deciding if it's a true statement. Okay, you have 4 more just like this on your sheet. Here, on the front page. If you'll do these 5, do these 5 questions real quick. Only you're substituting in the number 8, not 6. Okay, go ahead and answer these questions and we'll come back together in just a second and talk about it. All right, let's talk about these real quick. I know some of you are working a few of them, but let's go ahead and get started on talking about them. So the first one, I put in 8 where x is. Is that a true statement? 8 is greater than 5?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, how about number 2? 2 times 8 is 16 is less than 12. Is that a true statement?
No.
No. Okay, on the third one, 8 minus 5 is 3. 3 is less than 4. Is that true? Yes. Okay, and then the next one, 5 times 8 is 40. Plus 2 times 8 is greater than 50. 40 plus 16 is 56. Is that greater than 50? So yes. And number 5, 9 times 8 is 72. 60 is greater than 72. Is that a true statement? No. Okay, you got it? All right, let's go to the next thing. All right, so we're going to do some substituting in just a minute, like what you just saw. But we're also going to be translating from words into inequalities. Now, we did most of this. There's only one difference, and that is that we have to be able to figure out what the symbols are, whether it's a greater than symbol, a less than symbol, greater than or equal to, or less than or equal to. So this is in your notes, so we're going to work these together. So let's look at the first one. It says the sum of a number and 2. What does that look like? X plus 2, right? The sum of a number and 2. X plus 2. Now here is the part where we have to put in a symbol. Ready? Is less than. Is less than is this one, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so write it. Is less than. And the number that goes at the end is 10. So x plus 2 is less than 10. Okay? Let's look at the second one. The product of a number and 6, what does that look like?
6x.
6x. Landa's on it today. Okay? Now let's look at the next part. Is greater than or equal to. Greater than or equal to. Remember? The one that doesn't look like an L, so it's that one.
And it has a line under it.
And it's going to have a line under it to indicate that it could be equal to it. And then the number that goes there is 12. So 6x is greater than or equal to 12. Okay? Let's look at the next one. 2 times the distance. So that's 2. 2x is no less than. Okay, this is the one most people will make a mistake on. If it's no less than it, could it be equal to it? Yes. And if it's not less than it, it's either equal to it or it is greater than. The one that doesn't make an L. So it looks like that. And then what's the number? 4. 2x is less than or equal to 4. Okay? And the last one. The distance to Chick-fil-A, so x for distance, is no more than. Is no more than. So could it be equal to it? Yes. And could it be more than it? Listen. No. So it's going to be less than, the one that makes an L, is less than or equal to what? 10. X is less than or equal to 10. Now, if you can't reason these two out, some of us are logic thinkers and some of us are not. There's nothing wrong with being either way. But if you don't understand the logic behind these two, you need to memorize them. Okay, they're in your notes. You need to memorize them because I expect you to know both of these. So sorry. Yes, you are correct. I put the wrong symbol on that one. Let's fix that. I don't know why I've had trouble with this today. My brain seems to be not working. Is greater than or equal to. Is that better? Thank you for noticing.